Imagine if this was Orpah's journal entry. We all remember Ruth, her loyalty, her story of redemption. But what about Orpah? The one who also loved Naomi, the one who also grieved, the one who stood at the same crossroads and went back. Scripture doesn't say much more about her. No follow up, no ending, no details about the life she built after that moment. Just one decision and silence. But what if she had moments where she wondered? Not regret, not shame, just quiet curiosity. Today's word is discernment, not just knowing right from wrong, but recognizing what's meant for you when both options feel reasonable. Sometimes the hardest choices in life aren't between good and bad, but they're between comfortable and what's calling you deeper. So here's her journal entry. God, I've been thinking about that day. I didn't leave cold. I didn't leave careless. I left human. I went back to what I knew, what felt familiar, what felt safe. And you still allowed me to build a life, a decent one, a stable one. There was laughter. There were ordinary joys. There were days that felt full enough. But there are moments, quiet ones, where I think about her, Ruth, not with jealousy, but with wonder. I heard about the life she stepped into, how she stayed, how she chose love, even when it cost her everything familiar. How that one decision led her into a story bigger than she could have imagined. A new land, a new covering, a legacy. And sometimes I sit with that and I ask myself, what did she see that I didn't? What did she recognize that I couldn't yet understand? Was it courage or was it love? The kind of love that feels unfamiliar, so unfamiliar that it almost feels unsafe. I thought I was choosing wisely, but maybe I was choosing what I was used to, because what you're used to can feel like wisdom, even when it's unfamiliar, just unfamiliarity in disguise. I didn't grow up with that kind of love. My mother was distant, cold even, so I didn't recognize that kind of closeness. When I even stood just right in front of my face, I didn't know that love could feel steady or safe or soft. I only knew how to trust what I couldn't predict. And love like that, you can't always predict it. It requires risk. It requires staying when leaving would be easier. It requires believing that something unfamiliar could actually be good. And I wasn't ready for that, so I went back. And you didn't punish me for it. You let me live. You let me build. You let me become something. But still, God, if I missed it once, don't let me miss it again, please. If I didn't recognize love when it was in front of me, teach me how to see it clearly next time. Teach me how to sit with what feels unfamiliar without running back to what feels safe. Heal the parts of me that I only knew distance. It only knew distance. So I don't confuse it for normal. Give me discernment, not just for decisions, but for people, for love, for what is truly meant for me. And if I never received that kind of love, teach me how to give it. Let's start with me. Let me become the kind of woman who creates what she never experienced. Let me be gentle where I was hardened, present where I was overlooked, loving in ways that feel new, even to me. You are not disqualified because you didn't grow up with it. You are not behind because you're learning it later. God can still build through you what didn't start with you. And maybe one day, when I have a daughter in law, I won't repeat what I experienced. Maybe I'll create something different, something softer, something safer, something rooted in love, not survival. Maybe I can become what I once needed. And maybe that was never lost. Maybe I didn't miss you. Maybe you were still leading me. If if you know this to be true, speak to me in my heart. Thanks for listening. So essentially, that would be what I think she would say and wonder and ponder. I don't think she would have jealousy or bad minds or intentions towards it. Thank you. If you want to stay rooted in the word, please join us again later for this series.